They go Armiento to kick. Ryan Wetzel deep to receive.
Armiento handles a fairly high snap, and the punt is blocked. Armiento trying to fall on it. The ball is still loose near the end zone as it is picked up and taken down to the goal line by Levon Williams. And they rule it first and goal at the 1. The punt was blocked by Brett Biestek. Play action into the end zone, and there's the touchdown to Tabucky Jones. Fordham strikes after the punt block. Quickly gotten into Colgate territory. High snap, play action, and Matzel with lots of time. Look at end zone. Tabucky Jones with the catch and the touchdown.
Touchdown, Fordham. 31-yard touchdown pass. Peter Matzel.
Inside of 4 minutes to go in this first half. Mooney on the run, looking downfield. It's intercepted. George Dawson with the pick, his second of the year. That's a turnover that Colgate couldn't afford. They go back to the ground. Edmonds looking for space in the middle, lunging to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
Chase Edmonds, 8-yard touchdown run.
Play action. Mooney looking for the sideline throw. Ian Williams picks it off. They started 1 for 4. Blitz comes. They screen against it. And some room. The run wide open in the middle of the field on that same play that almost worked earlier. Brian Wetzel gets in this time. Mooney off his back foot. Nearly intercepted. In fact, it was. Off the deflection by Denard Pinckney.
6 at Fordham.
Around here as Chase Edmonds breaks through, spins to the goal line.
You got to take those kind of things out of the conversation if you're Fordham and just put points on the board.
And another snap. And another try for Edmonds, and another touchdown.
All right, questions?
Yep.
Coach Peter was 27 of 38, 279, 3 touchdowns. Not a bad job when called upon to start.
No, it's a very good job, particularly under circumstances. But I think it's indicative of the type of team player Peter is, and the way that he's approached his role as a backup, understanding that he's one play away. And, every day that he comes in, he prepares like he's a starter, he practices like he's a starter. Peter would be the starter for a lot of other teams at this level, and he just happens to be behind, arguably the best player at this level. So I couldn't be more proud of how he's approached, his role with the team, not just this year but last year. And his number was called upon on Wednesday, and he came in and led us to a victory. And I couldn't be more proud of him because he's earned it.
Never want to be in a position where your starting quarterback goes down, but having said that, you have the confidence in him that he could fill in.
No, absolutely. And Coach Bronner and Peter, they do an excellent job working together. And I couldn't be more damn proud of this team. To lose your preseason defensive player of the year in preseason camp, and to have George Dawson, Denard Pinckney, and the rest of the linebacker crew and the defense rally around each other and turn into one of the top defenses in the league, in the country. And then under these circumstances to lose Michael midweek and have Peter come in and Peter do a great job, and the rest of the offense, we don't give or accept excuses, and we don't flinch, and that's why I think this win was symbolic of what we're about as a football team. That the foundation's built on stone, not on sand, and adversity hit, and we were able to weather the storm and come out and win a very important football game against a very good team. So. Like I said, I couldn't be more proud of these guys. It means a lot to me, the way they came out today and performed.
Peter, how does this feel for you, knowing how important the game was and filling in an offense that's been on quite the roll, and then you step in today and play like you did out there today? How does it feel for you?
It feels great. You accept your position on what you have on your team, but when your name is called upon, you want to perform the best. And we've been rolling here for 6 weeks now, putting up yards and points. And, it's great that got to go in there in a more substantial role and keep things going.
Does it help when you're on the sidelines, you pick up on certain things so that when you get in a position like this and you don't know when that's coming, you can go out there and do it.
And Coach Briner and Coach Moorhead, do a great job of preparing not only the starters but backup players, role players, and so just even watching Michael in practice, watching the game, seeing how he adapts to things, and watch what Michael does, and make your own man.
This is not new for you. You did get a few starts in the past, but under the circumstances of where this season is going and where you guys have positioned yourselves and everything that you're going for this year, a nice feeling for you to be able to contribute like that?
Definitely. It was one of our bigger games where they're undefeated, not anymore. They're undefeated in the Patriot League. We're undefeated. Good feeling, coming in a big game.
Michael, you had a very similar experience last year in the Bucknell game. You had to come in without much preparation. How much did that experience help you prepare for today?
Yeah, this is the first time around, and it didn't feel like the first time around. This time I was given a few days to prepare, which helped that also, and just falling back on past experience of what did you do? You prepared every day like you were the starter, and so I was able to fall back on how I've practiced and past experiences.
It's about another fairly routine day we've come to see from the receiving corps, and a lot of balanced attack. And Michael's talked about in the past about having the confidence to throw to a number of guys out there. So you led the way today, but just to be part of a receiving corps that has done what it's done this year, is it for you? Does that help you when you have other guys around you who the quarterback has confidence to throw the ball around?
Yeah, our receiving corps is really competitive, skilled, obviously veteran guys, but I think it honestly stems from the guys in front. They do a good job giving the quarterback protection. They did a good job today, blocking for the run and giving Peter time. And then it also stems from, our coaches putting us in the best position possible. So our coaches do a good job of that and just help things come together.
How about the approach you take when you know you have someone else coming in at quarterback? Is there a different mentality, different approach that you take?
No, not really, because, not just the receivers, but the whole team had confidence in Peter. We knew he could come in and do just as good as Michael, or even play above that. So we just go out there and work hard and do our job, and we knew Peter would get the ball where he needed.
From the second we found out about this, the message to the team was business as usual. The game plan's behind you. It didn't change one iota. How we, our outlook on the game, and that's what next man in's about. You go in and recognize the strengths and weaknesses of your guys as it pertains to your scheme and what the defense is presenting. And we have the utmost confidence in Peter. And I came to him before the game. He said, "Call a game." And I said, "Good." So there was kids absolutely did not flinch. They had the utmost confidence in Peter, and more importantly, we are a true team, and they have the utmost confidence in each other. And the big thing, was how well our defense performed today. To be able to hold a team like Colgate that runs the ball that successfully with 6 points, and for the most part in regulation there until the end, and create the number of turnovers that they did. Everyone just pulled together, and they're giving us a great opportunity.
Another big one Friday. Is it too early to know Mike's status for that game?
Yeah, it's too early. He's, it's day to day from what the doctors say. So we basically get an update every day, and then we'll go from there. So we'll come in tomorrow. Guys will get treatment, and they'll basically give us an update by day.
How big would it be to clinch the Patriot League title?
It would mean, first and foremost, for us to be able to accomplish, knock out a couple more of our preseason goals, which is obviously to win the Patriot League, and in doing so, punch your ticket to the postseason. Give yourself an opportunity to play for the national championship. But more importantly, I think it is it's something to me that'll be very special for the senior class. You know, when we came in here and they had there was a long way to go, and for them to be able, for us to be able to come in at the point where these guys were in their careers and be able to turn into a 6-5 in our first year, and then get to where we are right now. I think it's it'll bring good closure.